you can't not my hustle because I never gave up. So when the tough gets going now, you gotta get tough. Gotta never lose focus, gotta never give up.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Thirdeye Project. My name is Brian Hardison, and I briefly want to talk about my two passions, music and children's stories. So I currently created projects in both areas. I have an album on iTunes titled Never Standing Still, and I have 3 children's stories that are currently in circulation on Amazon Kindle. And I would love to continue creating these great works for people to enjoy. So anything that you can contribute, I thank you for that. But if you can't contribute, then you know what? I would greatly appreciate your well wishes. Because anything that you can contribute is looked at as a hand up rather than a hand out. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for listening, and thank you for taking the time out to view this page. Until then, take care of yourself, be well. Peace.
What do you want people to get from listening to your music?
Pretty much what I want people to gather from my music, depending on the tracks, because you have some tracks where I want you to feel good, I want you to smile, I want you to realize that no matter what you're going through, if you're down, you know, I just want my music to pick people up. But then again, there's also tracks where I want you to just really think deeply about the state of the world and where we are in this day and age. And I just want people to reflect on the music and just realize that, hey, here's a guy, despite what he's going through, he just manages to channel all his thoughts and feelings into his music so he can share it with the world. My inspirations come from just living life, just having that life experience, just being tuned into the news and tuned into what goes on in the world. So that's pretty much where my inspiration comes from as far as my music lyrics go.
What inspired you to write about children's books? What was your goal?
I would say my inspiration for writing children's stories, children, whether it was my childhood or childhood in this time, children go through so much and they deal with so much. They have so much on their plate, whether it's, you know, dealing with challenges, facing obstacles in their lives, having some people tell them that they can't do certain things, or having their peers tell them that they're not good enough. You know, these are some of the things that I faced when I was a child, especially bullying, because it doesn't matter how many, you know, how long the time passes. The bullying is something that always seems to be a major issue with children.
Final words of inspiration.
Final words of inspiration, just listen. Oh, I just want to say this, you know, and everybody has their own story. You know, I'm sharing mine with you. And I just want to say, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter what situation you face, no matter how many negative people, how many haters you have in your life that tell you you can't do something, I just want people to be inspired and just, you know, focus on your goals, and whatever you set your mind to do, you know, just do it, because life is so short. And just do what makes you happy, because that's how I live. I do what makes me happy. I do what brings me joy. You know, happiness is something that's temporary. Joy is permanent. So, you know, just find your joy. Just find your paradise. Find your passion and stick with it.